My Batman 66 collection just keeps on growing. Stay tuned to see what's been added. Welcome back. Now, in the summer last year, I did a video tour of my Batman 66 collection, which you can watch by clicking up here. The link is also in the description. Now, since doing that video, I've had a ton more things arrive. I also have things that I forgot to show in that first video. So in this video, I'm going to give you a quick update of my Batman 66 collection. So let's start out with the things I missed on the last tour. So starting with the things that were in my possession at the time of filming the last video that I completely forgot about. So I have from my childhood my 3 Viewmaster reels, and these are from the episode The Perfect Crime. And as a kid, I used to lay in bed and just enjoy flicking through this and just imagining the story. So these are fantastic, and sadly, I don't have the packaging for any of my childhood Viewmaster reels, so these are just kind of loose, but they are from Batman, so they are part of the collection. Now, also as well, this is a beautiful publicity photograph from the old TV series that was kindly sent to me by Jason F. So I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you're subscribed to Jason's channel. He was very kind to send me this, and this is another sort of piece of classic history. Now here, this is from, let me see here, 2014. I had the Batman calendar, and it's got like a bunch of cool shots from the, the classic TV show. I don't think I wrote on this, so this one, actually no, there is some writing on it. In fact, oh, it says here, married. Oh yeah, that's the day we got married. Wow, 2014. Good Lord. Time flies. But yeah, anyway, this is a classic TV series calendar. And this is quite something. Again, from my childhood, it's the Superman and Batman annual from, I believe, 1977. Now, bearing in mind, I would only have been, I guess, 3 when I got this for Christmas that year. And this is definitely a graphic novel all the way through. I don't think there's any fun pages in this book. It's all very serious sort of graphic novel stuff. I don't think I would have understood anything about this as a kid. And in fact, I even attempted to write my name here. Rather badly done, but nevertheless, a real piece of history, and more importantly, a piece of my history. So I'm really glad to have remembered that this is indeed part of my Batman collection. Anyway, on with the show. Next, we'll look at the figures I've since acquired. So since the making of that last tour video, McFarlane have released a bunch of new figures. So we have the lunch tin containing the Topps trading card inspired 4-pack of Batman, Robin, Penguin and Joker. I'll show you these figures out of the tin. Then we've had the sort of standard release figures, which have been, for the most part, pretty good, with 1 or 2 slightly dodgy ones. The best one by far, and I believe this one is the best of the entire range thus far, Mr. Freeze, looks absolutely fantastic there. Not so good as Alfred as Batman, as I mentioned in my review video. In fact, that was the overly enthusiastic review video. Black and white Joker along with black and white Batman. At first, I did not care for the idea of these, but having seen them in hand, I do actually like these a lot. And of course, the pink cowled Batman. And it should be mentioned as well, these are the carded ones I have. I have the exact same figures, also loose. For some reason, I decided to collect carded and loose. I'm starting to reconsider that idea, so I may end up getting rid of my carded ones. I have every figure they've done, including the Chase variant, so I think I could get decent money if I do decide to move them on. But there's still more figures to come. So here is the big boy Robin from NECA, and you would have seen the video review I did of this. Absolutely love this, along with the big Batman I have. Pre-ordered that way back sometime last year, and that showed up a few weeks ago. Love this. Now these are very interesting. These are Mego's 50th anniversary figures, and just to think that 72 was 50 years ago, it really does make me feel old. But I didn't know these were a thing, and a few weeks back was walking along Fifth Avenue here in Brooklyn, and there's a small independent, mom and pop pharmacy that also has toys for sale, and typically it's just toys for little kids. However, walking past the window, they had a whole bunch of these. I thought, wait a minute. And whilst I appreciate this is not directly TV series Batman, it's still vintage enough to pique my interest. So went inside, got both of these because I couldn't let them sit there and not get them. And now that I see them, really happy with these. Now I do actually have the original Mego 12-inch scale Batman. And I have been looking for the accompanying Robin, which I believe is 9.5 inches. However, very, very rare indeed. And if one did come up in good enough condition, just be far too expensive. So these are the next best thing. So now we're on to vehicles and my ever expanding collection of the classic Barris Batmobile. But first of all, we have the McFarlane Batcycle that I've not even opened up yet. I will get this opened up and give you a full review on this. This lovely set was sent to me by a wonderful and loyal viewer, and it's from Eagle Moss, and it's a magazine showing you a bunch of cutaways from various vehicles that were used in the series, but also comes with a die-cast Batmobile inside a nice sort of Batcave setup. So that is very, very nice indeed. Now, on my recent trip to Thailand, I got, let me see, 5 different items here. So starting with the real stuff. So this Hot Wheels is that sort of squidged up Batmobile. I did see that in America. I didn't really fancy it, but in Thailand, these things are so damn cheap. Hot Wheels are everywhere, so pick this one up. Another Hot Wheels that I may or may not have. I've reached the point where I don't even remember offhand what vehicles I have and what I don't have. So it's entirely possible I already have this one. A couple of knockoffs. This is really cool actually. It's very light, but this I think cost me about 50 cents. And it's a very sort of wacky looking blue colored Batmobile. Did like that. And again, circa 50 cents, I believe. This one says here it's a mini original die-cast model. They've got the wrong logo, they've got the wrong Batman drawn. The back shows you more you can get, but again, it was at a market. Where was this? This was in Chiang Mai in the north. Again, circa 50 cents. Can't go wrong with that. And last but not least, this one is very important. Now, I think it was about a year ago, Scott Hughes very generously sent me a set of these, which was the Batmobile, Batcopter, and Batboat. And given that my OCD kicks in, and if I know there is something from a series that I don't have, I have to get it. However, when searching for this Batcycle, it was proving extremely difficult. I'm only assuming that Hot Wheels must have released so few of these in comparison to the other vehicles that what was available on eBay was just too damned expensive. However, this was there for sale in Toys R Us at the Icon Siam Mall in Bangkok. They had all the other ones I already had from Scott. And bearing in mind that this is dated 2007. So how that was still for sale in 2022, I don't know. I didn't care. I think it cost about $8, which I think is still pretty good. So we have this. So yeah, these are the vehicles I've since added to the collection. And I forgot to include this in the main video. So this is from Jada, and it's rather sneaky on the part of Jada because they've already released this Batmobile, which I have, and it comes with Robin talking on the Batphone and the Batman figure. The only difference is they've used blue plastic for the windshield and for the headlights. This time they've used the correct shade of red for the pinstriping, but they have included the Joker and the Penguin figures, which did not come on the first release. But having been singing the praises of Jada, I'm slightly annoyed that they've done this because they must know there are suckers like me that have to have everything. And given that I already have the same Batmobile, albeit slightly different colors on some of the elements, Rather sneaky on their part. And last of all, we have a couple of miscellaneous items. This, of course, is the McFarlane Villains layer, which I think is just fantastic. And last of all, we have this bat logo plastic tin type thing. Now, this came from Thailand. In Thailand, they have a store called Big C, which is basically just like Walmart. And they had a whole tray of these and the Superman logo tins on sale. Now, inside, there's a small bag of candy and a Justice League sticker. And I just wanted it because I thought the tin looked cool. Now they had this and they had the Superman logo, and these were actually reduced and on sale for about, I think it was about 20 or 25 cents. I thought about buying the whole tray, and then it occurred to me that there might be some Thai school children with pocket money who might like these. So I left the rest of them for those little kids and took the one that I needed. But yeah, probably the best 20 cents I've spent. And in fact, coming to think about it, I don't think there's anything you can buy in America for 20 cents. Maybe I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if I am. But there you go, that concludes the updates to my Batman 66 collection. So this book I actually got for Christmas, and it's all based on the TV show. It's Facts and Stats. Now, I didn't know this book existed, and I see from the inside somewhere it's from 2016, but it's a great little book with a bunch of facts and stats from the TV show. So this is a very welcomed addition to my collection. Keep an eye out. I'm sure there will be more updates coming. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share the video. Please leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.